everyone's getting so skinny.
Thank you for bringing this up. The way that you look is the least interesting thing about you.
Mm-hmm.
I've put a lot of pressure my whole entire life to look a certain way. I want to present myself in a certain way, blah, 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 blah. Of course. But at the same time, why are we so fixated on that, right?
Totally.
It's a way to control. We're controlling.
Mm-hmm.
And I think control it's an illness in a way.
Yeah.
Like when you were trying to control everything we do for movement, everything we eat, whatever, how we look, that you're not actually in the moment.
Welcome back to Renee Social. I'm so excited that you're here, and I'm so excited for my guest today. I have Bailey. I don't even know how to say your last name. Braccini. Just exactly how it looks. Yes. Okay, great. Bailey Braccini in the studio today. Okay, our formal intro that we just worked on.
Yes.
She's a wellness coach, certified health practitioner. How did I do?
Good. Yes.
And then personal trainer, strength training coach, co-founder of Health and Social, all around busy girl on the go.
Yes.
Okay, amazing. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so excited that you're here. So we met at a studio that we both, you were just taking classes at first, I think.
Yes.
And I was teaching there, and then you started teaching there. And then, you know how Instagram, you just stay in touch. And
I was a little obsessed with you. No, I was.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
I feel like we had such a tight-knit community.
It was so fun.
Yeah. So
every
fun.
Wednesday morning, what was it called? Boxing class.
Knockout.
Oh,
yeah.
So good.
Bring back kickboxing, honestly.
Bring back Knockout with Madeline because
it was so fun.
That was a party.
It was like you couldn't hear a thing. The music was so loud.
Me and my friends would come and we'd be like, oh, this girl's so cool.
Oh my gosh. That was so fun. Was that pre-COVID, I think? Yeah.
The
glory days.
Well,
we might have.
It was
we masked up and did that class. I remember I would be screaming and I would eat the mask because I would take a deep breath in.
The things we used to do.
Wild. Just to feel something post-COVID.
Fair.
Okay. So to kick the episode off, we always start with a gratitude, just something that comes to mind, and then what you're working on, something that you're working on. I always have this is not a good thing about me. I always have a hard time coming up with my gratitude and a really easy time coming up with what I'm working on. So I'm working on that. My gratitude of the week is that my week was kind of chill. It felt productive and I just was doing my job, but I wasn't overly stressed. And I'm really grateful for that.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I feel like I've had a lot of weeks where it's okay, now this week we're tackling this big thing, or we're working on this, or this new thing is happening. And this was just a regular week.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly, same.
Great.
My week was very flow.
Yay.
Not running around everywhere.
Isn't that kind of nice though?
Yes.
I feel like the less big obligations, the happier I am.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yay. I'm so glad. And then what we're working on, I am working on reading. Mm-hmm. Now, this is the third podcast episode that I've said this is what I'm working on because I'm trying to be really honest. I bought books yesterday.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I saw your story.
I bought books because I'm I have my Kindle, but it stays closed on my nightstand. And something is I'm not prompting myself to read. So I bought physical books at Target yesterday and I'm very excited. So just being honest with everybody. Yeah, stay tuned. Yeah. The first book I'm going to read is Don't Believe Everything You Think. Have you read that?
No.
I'm really intrigued. Enticing. I know. So I'll keep everyone posted, but that's what I'm working on still.
Okay. My gratitude, I would say, would be that I woke up today energized, healthy.
Amazing.
And I'm just feeling very excited for my life.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Feeling really grounded, calm, very good. And what I'm working on is being present.
Okay.
Slowing down, really truly being immersed in exactly where I am instead of worrying about the other things that I might need to do. Mm-hmm. My running to-do list that seems to sometimes take over my brain.
Mm-hmm.
And I've really been working on that this whole week. And I think that's partly why I might just have had a calmer week too.
Yep.
Truly just focusing on what needs to be done and then letting the other things just go.
Love that. Are you a brick girl?
I'm not a brick girl because I have really good boundaries.
Okay.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. I turn my phone on airplane mode and I put it in a different room that I'm in.
Okay.
So like last night, for example, at literally crisp 6:45 p.m., airplane mode in a different room, plugged into the charger. I didn't go on it the rest of the night.
Wow. And what do you do with your hands?
Right. I write a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. And so like
because it's like
I know it's an addiction.
Yes.
It's like, what do I do here?
Okay. So you get like journal out.
I'm a journaler.
Okay. Love that.
Or I'll talk to someone. I'm a big talker.
So you'll like
talk to my parents.
Call someone.
Yeah. And mostly just like hang out.
Okay.
I'll go for a walk, like something to just kind of like, yeah. But I'm really, really working on like not having so many distractions.
Which is huge.
Yep.
And I'm working, I should add that I am working on my phone boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
That is something I'm actively working on, which is why I'm kind of intrigued by the brick. Because now that my whole career is on my phone.
No, it's so relatable.
Everything really I do for work is on my phone, and there really is no off on.
No.
Like I wake up and I look at my phone and there's stuff for work and things I'm interested in checking, and then I'm going to bed and I'm scrolling. So it's like it's not good because I need the boundaries mentally.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm intrigued by the brick, and I want to take up knitting. I really do.
Okay.
There's classes by our house, and I think my mom's going to do it with me, but like
fun
because I need something to do with my hands if I'm not scrolling.
Yeah.
And so I think knitting would be fun, and I can make like actually make things from it.
Well, I mean, we are supposed to use our hands, so it makes sense as to why we feel like a need
weird
to do
if we're not. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's amazing. We can all take some inspiration from you.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Because that prompted.
I'm not saying that happens like every night.
Well, you're working on it.
I am. Yes.
Yeah. Something
but
you're working
I am definitely good about like putting the phone away when I do it.
Yeah.
Like,
which is amazing and more than I can say for myself.
But I'm not perfect.
And I think the fact that like you noticeably feel different is
100%.
a great sign and like going to be super helpful for you going forward.
Yes.
Okay. Love that. Now, I want to just have you give a quick overview about you, your story, how you got to what you're doing now.
Okay.
Because I know it's kind of a fun journey. And I think anytime someone gets into health, wellness, it's a passion first and almost like a calling, I feel like in my experience. So please walk us through like a little bit of your journey.
For sure. So I've always been an athlete. I've always loved to move my body. I was never fully taught how to take care of my body through nourishment, through sleep, through rest. It's always been very go, 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 high achieving, performing. How can I be better? How can I be the best? Which is amazing, right? Like it's gotten me where I am today. At the same time, as a female, specifically with our hormones, reproductive system, we need more nourishment, more rest. We have a different cycle than a man. So for a lot of my life, I lived very masculine energy and I didn't even know it.
Sure.
So even through college, like very much like always just working on things, which is great.
You have all brothers.
Yes.
So that makes sense too.
Exactly. Very like just masculine household energy, which honestly, I love it. I'm very grateful for it. But I feel like in college, I started to see these patterns that maybe weren't serving me so much. And I got really into working out though in college and started to be a trainer at a gym and loved it. Literally loved it so much. But I was not fueling my body properly for many years. So lots of, fasted workouts, caffeine till 11 a.m. with no food after doing 2 workouts in a heated room, getting my 10,000 steps, just very controlling around how I was moving my body. And I had a goal. I wanted, since I can remember, like I wanted to look the part. I wanted to have the abs. I wanted to have the figure. It was very much aesthetic focused.
Okay.
And I got the figure that I wanted and nothing changed in my life. My self-esteem didn't get better. I didn't, get the dream job. I didn't get the dream boyfriend. I didn't wake up every day and feel amazing in my body. I still lived with this inner dialogue that was so harsh, so critical, very just not empowering, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would kind of tell my friends around me, like I was always encouraging them, giving them, you know, these building words, but never doing it for myself. So after college, I got mold poisoning. So I'd been living in a house that had mold in it, and my skin started to break out really bad. I had really bad brain fog, and I got really thin.
Did you know that it was mold in the house?
I did. So we did know. We did like a little like Petri test or whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
And also the light that was in my room would fill with water.
Oh my God.
It happened a few times. And I like didn't know what I know now, obviously.
Of course.
And I didn't think it was a big deal. I was like, whatever, I'm moving out in 3 months. It's fine. So I had been working a fully remote job in that house in my room because I graduated early. So I was like, high achiever, I'm going to graduate early. I'm going to work this job, whatever.
Yep.
Still living with my college friends in my college house. It was a great time. Don't regret doing that at all. But was in this infested area a long time. And so when I moved out, I moved home. I was away from all my friends, just didn't have as much community, and really kind of went through a little bit of like a mental battle that I didn't even really know was going on. Just feeling sad, right? The transition from post-college is no joke.
I can't imagine.
And I mean, so many people like know that and said that, but I just didn't, you know, you don't know what you don't know.
And you don't think it's going to happen to you.
You're like, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
So that summer, still, you know, having fun with my friends and stuff, but started a new prescription for my acne because that I've always struggled with my skin, still in the process of healing my skin right now. And I always now say like, whatever your symptoms are is just your body's way of communicating with you. So it's telling you something. And back then, this was 2022, summer, June, July, I was taking medicine for my skin, and it ruined my gut. And that was on top of what I didn't realize was the problem was that I had mold exposure.
So you didn't realize that you were feeling all these things because of the mold at the time?
No, I didn't. Okay. And I also just like, I don't even know if I really knew what it meant to feel good.
Sure. No, I get that.
Yeah.
Because you're so used to how you feel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I work out, I eat healthy, I eat arugula, like I'm fine.
Yeah, totally.
So much more than that.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's kind of where my journey began, because I started to get raging gut issues and fatigue, chronic bloating, no zest for life. And that really led into the fall. And then my dog passed away in that fall, and just like things kept on hitting me. And that winter was really tough for me. I struggled really just mentally. Like my whole entire face was covered in acne. I had no energy. I just looked sick. I was so thin. I started working with a Chinese medicine doctor, and that was really the new trajectory for like my life. He taught me so much that I use today in practice, with just like how to repair your body, what your body's telling you. And he used to always be like, why are you so stressed? And I just was like, I'm not stressed, but I was so stressed psychologically.
Really?
Like,
didn't realize it?
No,
Wow.
I had no idea like that my thoughts were causing my body to stay in this state of chronic stress, and which led to, you know, keeping this illness, pretty much what was going on. So
is it because it was so normal to you?
Yes. Yeah. So normal. Like, and there were a lot of layers, right? Like the over-exercising, the under-eating, like the mold, the skin, the whatever, not being taught how to work with my hormones. So I've been through it, and I started to feel better through working with this Chinese medicine doctor. And really what took the true turn for me was I started to read this book called You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. And she calls you out in that book. That woman is all about like, your thoughts are literally creating what's happening in your reality. And I didn't realize how mean that I was to myself until I like truly was there to analyze and like reflect on it. And then I also found my way back to God, which was a very big turning point for me, and something that I am very open about now, and how important faith truly is for me. And I talk about it with my clients too. If we don't have a greater purpose, I don't want to push anything on you, but we need to have a greater connection to something, or else what are we even doing here?
Yep. What's the purpose?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so that's really where things took a turn for me, is when I really turned to my mental health. So my mindset, my thoughts, what I was thinking, how I was truly just showing up for myself, and really started to like use food as medicine. And then I kind of realized how controlling I was around the food stuff. And that was just a whole nother layer of like unlearning those habits.
Okay.
I never went to treatment or anything. I wouldn't say that I was like necessarily like had an eating disorder, but my tendencies were very disordered.
Sure.
So
controlling around food.
yes,
Sure.
Yep. Very controlling. Never took a rest day, like, you know, just not healthy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And like realizing that I'm so much more than just what I look like.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So at which point did you change your career to coaching?
Yeah. So I went back to school. Once I started to feel better in my body, I was like, oh my gosh, I just discovered like the greatest thing in the world. I need to share this with everyone.
Yep.
Thought I like, you literally discovered gold, right?
That's amazing.
It was super great, but I'm like, you're not the only one that like knows how to do this. But I went back to school, for nutrition through the Nutritional Therapy Association. And I was working a full-time marketing job at the time. Did not like it. No shame to the job. Just wasn't for me. I'm a people person. It was fully remote.
Yeah.
So I went back to school and absolutely like fell in love with just the body, how it works. And I started building my business while going to school, while working my full-time job.
Wow.
While teaching at a fitness studio.
Wow.
Like literally, that is how I operate though.
Yeah.
I can't just do one thing.
We can't just be chill.
No, nope. My like brain doesn't work that way. I think I like to have multi different creative outlets going on.
Yeah.
So I
relate
thrive.
to this.
Like
Yeah.
that is where I thrive. If I only have one thing going on, I'm not okay. Like I'm bored.
I create something else to do.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, I relate to this.
that's when I started coaching.
It's a good and bad thing,
Yes.
right? We double
It is. It's great. It's good, but it's also like, okay, where is the line here?
Slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So started coaching while I was going to school, and built a business while going to school. And in December of 2023, I prayed to God. I was like, I need to change my life. I don't like what I'm doing. I'm not excited to wake up every day. And so I did this journal exercise, like a prayer exercise, and I just wrote out like a dream day in my life. I was like, I wake up, I'm going to instruct at a Pilates studio. I'm going to build my business. I'm going to work with clients. I'm going to do what I love. I'm going to share this passion that I have. I know that this is what I'm supposed to do. And I'm going to come home and I'm going to eat dinner with my family. I'm going to connect with the people that I love. And like, that is what I want. I want a simple life. I want to enjoy it. And January 17th of 2024, I got laid off from my job.
Oh my gosh.
17 days later.
What?
Crazy. Yeah. So like on New Year's Eve, December 31st, I did this exercise.
Wow.
Trusting God. And I got laid off from my job. And I remember sitting in a coffee shop. I thought it was just a normal 8 a.m. meeting. And I was sitting there and like my heart is racing right now when I think about it. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, oh no. Oh no. Number one, I felt excitement.
I was going to say, it had to have been
excitement.
A rush of emotions.
Number two, I was like trying not to cry in the club because
Panic is setting in.
I texted my friend who owns a social media business. And I said, Jamie, I literally just got laid off from my job. And she was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. You have to go all in. And I was like, what? What do you mean? Like,
I love it.
I have no idea what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Like literally no idea. So I literally was like, all right, here we go. 3 days later, I launched my website and I literally haven't turned back since. There have been a lot of like different seasons and chapters. And I launched my business as Be Well with Bailey. I now own Elevate Wellness Coaching. Elevate is truly for mind, body, soul. And I just feel like there's going to be so much that happens with this business and already has for me. And it's been absolutely amazing. Also in my prayer, I had prayed for like being an instructor at a Pilates studio, which is so wild. I had done a Pilates training a year before that. And then I wasn't going to train or be an instructor there because I had this job and like whatever. And then I got laid off and I was like, okay, here we go.
Wild.
So then training started 2 days after I got laid off.
You're kidding me.
And I texted Aspen and I said, hey, any chance I can still come?
Wow.
And I went and I literally, it's like, it gives me chills. It's wild. Like it's literally like God only did that.
Yeah.
It was not me. Like,
wow.
And I remember driving to the Saturday training like 3 days after I'd gotten laid off. And I was like, oh my gosh, like God answered all my prayers.
Yeah.
Like this is happening.
That's amazing.
Yes. So that's kind of how I got into the coaching situation.
You were just like forced into the deep end, sink or swim.
Yeah.
Here
it
we
just
go.
happened.
Sometimes that's the best way to do it when there's pressure.
Yeah. I don't know if I would have done it if it wouldn't have been that way.
Yeah. Oh my word. Okay. So many things I want to unpack.
Yeah.
I will say, first of all, that's a really good exercise. I've done that before of like writing out a whole day in your dream life. I think that's so important to do. So I love that. And how cool that like it happened so quickly.
Literally. Yeah. I need to do that exercise again.
Yeah. Yeah. Freshen it up.
Yeah.
And this is a really good time of year. I feel like to take some time. I always like crave taking time to like set goals, vision cast, all the things around this time. Okay. I want to quickly touch on the mold thing because I've had mold and it's like literally debilitating.
Yeah.
And I think this would probably be helpful for people that haven't had mold. What did you notice the biggest changes that you implemented health-wise?
To help with the mold?
Yeah.
Okay. Number one, you have to open your detox pathways. So for me, I struggle to detox in general.
Okay.
And that for me has been something I'm still like really working on is like, okay, how do I get my body to naturally be moving the toxins just daily, right? You have daily toxins. So what happens is if you're not detoxing properly daily, toxins will build up, which is pretty much what happened to me. I was also drinking alcohol a lot at that time, which doesn't help. Your liver is like, oh my gosh, I have to process this mold, but I can't because you're drinking alcohol. I'm like, oh, whatever. And like with you with the flowers, you probably had buildup of
for sure
chemicals that your body was like, okay, we can't process all of this.
Yeah.
So yes, number one, working with my Chinese medicine doctor, he had me doing herbs every single day. I was taking lots of baths. I was doing saunas, making sure I was sweating. I think it's so bio-individual for what's going to work for you because we don't know, like, if you have the MTHR gene mutation. We don't know if, like, I just don't know how to truly help someone with mold. But first thing I'll say is supporting your liver. So really, really support the liver with what you're eating. Think of like, leafy greens that are cooked. Psyllium husk is great to move anything out with digestion. Bitters before you eat. I have the best bitters from Whole Foods and they don't taste good, but they work so well. And then I would say castor oil pack.
Oh yeah, I did a lot of those.
Yeah. I still do those like 3 to 4 times a week.
I'd imagine a lot of the liver support is like just good for most people to do with how much we're
and females
to.
Specifically. Like we have hormones and so many people that I work with have excess estrogen.
Okay.
So when you have excess estrogen, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're like producing too much estrogen. It just means your body isn't getting rid of it in the way it's supposed to.
Okay.
So like I have lower estrogen right now, but I'm still having excess estrogen compared to where my progesterone levels are.
Interesting.
Yes. And that just means my liver needs support in order to push it out.
Okay.
And it comes out through, urine and your bowel movements, things like that. Yep.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. So with coaching, what are some things you hear? I'm sure there's common threads.
Yes.
And you coach women?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only women.
What are some common threads? And then I want to like help audience with takeaways too.
Yes.
But what do you see a lot of with your clients?
Yeah. I would say the biggest one that I see is bloating or digestive issues. Second one is feeling puffy.
Okay.
Third would be just like daily energy. So maybe you get like that 2 p.m. slump. You're not maybe sleeping amazing, or honestly, another one too, like the fourth one would just be like feeling overwhelmed and not knowing what to do.
I'm sure everyone is nodding to all of these.
Yes.
right
Even
now.
myself sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Like I think social media is literally the best thing in the world. It's also can be very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
So I always say to my clients, like, I need you to trust me and I need you to trust you. And then we're going to work together to figure out what works best for you. We can't keep relying on outside sources because outside sources like TikTok, Instagram, they don't know your body.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to remind myself of that too, right?
Yep.
There's so many what I eat in a day is there's so many, here's my workouts for the week, which I love all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But that is for that person.
Yeah.
And their body.
Yeah.
So if we see someone eating a Greek yogurt bowl every day for lunch, but we're super sensitive to dairy and we start to eat a Greek yogurt bowl every day, like that's not going to work.
Right. Yes.
So
yeah, it's so easy to see, oh, they're doing that, or, oh, that sounds like a good tip. And,
yes.
and then think that's going to work for you.
Yeah. And that's something where I struggle. It's so funny. I get in my head as someone who works with clients of like, when I want to share on social media, there's so much I want to share.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm also like, oh, is this going to cause them to overthink? Is this going to cause my audience to question what they're doing? And
sure.
I'm just maybe like a little too worried about that because I don't want to inflict, this worry or pressure on
cause more overwhelm.
Yes, exactly.
And I think you do an incredible job of empowering people, but also educating.
Yeah.
So you do a really good job on that. Yeah, for sure. And I think that's something I've really experienced is I had to stop listening to podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, every single week I hear new things
Mm-hmm.
and they conflict each other. And it starts to feel like there's no right, there's no wrong. And I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know. It really caused me to like overthink so much and feel so overwhelmed. I think now I'm in a better place and like mentally feeling confident with where I'm at.
Yeah.
And I think having a filter that you like listen through and just know you don't need to listen to everything everyone says.
Yes.
You can like filter it through your own
I love that. Yes.
knowledge in your own body, like you said.
Yeah.
So I love that. What are some simple things that if people are like listening to this, nodding their head to all those things, what are simple things that you would recommend to help them?
Yeah. So, okay, for puffiness, number one, I would say never work out fasted. So in the morning, specifically females, we need some sort of signal to our hormones, to our brain, our pituitary, that we're safe. So if we are waking up, say 5:30, 6 a.m., whatever time it is, 7 a.m., and you don't eat breakfast or you go and move your body without fuel or running on caffeine, your body's going to produce more cortisol, which stresses your adrenal gland, which in result is just going to cause a kind of roller coaster of energy for the rest of the day.
Okay.
So biggest tip would be, even if it's something small, like a handful of blueberries or, a scoop of collagen in your water, like literally anything.
Okay.
Like, I don't care if it's a bite of something small, just to let your mind and your brain know, like, we're good. We have what we need.
We're not running from a bear in the forest.
We're not running from a bear. We're just going to go to a workout.
Okay.
And like your body also is going to make such better physical changes if you have balanced cortisol levels.
Okay.
Also,
that's really good to know.
You can't make cortisol and progesterone at the same time. So if you're making cortisol, you're not going to make progesterone. So like say you're in the second half of your cycle, you are more sensitive to stress. So if you are maybe, wake up one morning and you are in your second half of your cycle, which is after you ovulate. So like the second half is the like 14 days, right? So it's been 14 days since you've had your cycle. You're entering into your new phase. Different for everyone, but that's about a good number. If you wake up and you're like feeling like super fatigued or you don't have a lot of energy and then you go push yourself to a workout, your body might respond to that stress in a poor way, which can lead to lower progesterone, creating more stress.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you recommend doing a lower intensity workout or not working out at all?
I recommend a lower intensity workout, but that doesn't mean you can't like lift weights or go to the workout class you're going to. It just means you need to listen to your body.
Like just be aware of it.
Yeah. So like maybe instead of picking up like a 20-pound weight to do your step back lunges, you use a 15 or something.
Sure.
it's very individual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yep. And then, okay, where did I start? So that was like a puffy tip for energy. Again, kind of going back to this is like starting your day with a high protein breakfast. So say you are going to work out in the morning, you eat something small before, you go work out, you come home, you eat a nutrient dense breakfast. Now that's going to look different for everyone. I'm totally for the protein situation, but I would like to hear your opinion on this too. But I don't necessarily think you need to stress about like getting, 50 grams of protein in your first meal. Like,
right.
This is also something that we're not focusing enough on is think about how much work your digestive system has to do to break down that protein. Protein is so dense, which is amazing. And it also will use energy to break down in your body. Also great. That's why protein's so great. But if we're just trying to like shove down turkey sausage in the morning and we're not chewing well and we're not really present with our food, you're going to get bloated. You're not going to feel good. And I personally had experienced that in the past where I'm like so focused on getting in my protein, but I'm like, I don't feel great, right? It's a balanced meal. It's a balanced plate. So that's really my philosophy is like, okay, let's do like, a fourth fiber, a fourth of some complex carbohydrates, and then like a fourth protein.
More balanced.
Balanced plates, yes. Instead of trying to just, okay, I'm going to eat 6 eggs. Okay, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. I don't know. This is just my opinion.
Yes. I mean, like maybe if you're at the airport or something.
Of course.
But like not in your day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Like find some balance.
But hey, if that works for you and you love that, like more power to you.
Yeah.
I just like
get your fiber later in the day.
Yeah. We need fiber. I think fiber's just as important as protein.
I would agree based on things I've heard about how like undervalued fiber is in like our diet.
Yeah.
So that's a good reminder to everybody.
Yes. And like protecting the colon, like that will help with, future colon cancer risk. Ultra processed food is definitely like can build up literally in your system. So if you think we want to pull it out, we need fiber to really, because fiber builds the bulk of our stool. So we need to think, okay, we need that to pull things out of our body. And if you're not having daily bowel movements, like that would be
Bailey.
Please like literally message me on Instagram and we can chat. Like
Bailey's your girl.
I love, that is my favorite. Like every day I'll get a message from someone asking me something and I'm like, this is what I want.
Live for.
Like, this is what I need.
I love it. That's amazing. Okay, well, DM Bailey with all your food questions.
Yes, no, literally. Yeah,
it is a big signal though to like your internal health.
Yeah,
I can't believe I'm saying this out loud, but I will never forget doing a gut test.
Oh yeah, it's very traumatizing.
It's very traumatizing. Like that's all we're gonna say.
Yeah,
it's very traumatizing, but valuable information.
Yeah. So, because you had mold, is that how you found out you had mold?
No.
Okay.
No, I knew.
Okay.
Through process of elimination of what the hell was going on with me.
Literally relatable. Everyone will always ask me, how did you know you had mold? And I'm like, you just know.
When everything is wrong with you, when every symptom.
I heard
your experience
the other day. There was a little girl that was 3 years old that couldn't grow hair. She would grow hair and then it would fall out. And they were like, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong, whatever. And they found mold. Her crib had mold in it.
No.
Like the wood.
That makes me want to cry.
And so they changed her crib and her hair grew.
Oh my gosh.
So if your child doesn't have hair, please.
Oh my gosh.
The body will always tell us something. Like, and that was a big symptom of mine was hair loss.
Okay.
Hair thinning.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Because your body just won't be able to absorb nutrients.
Yeah. It like toxins. Literally wreaks havoc on your body.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that until they experience it and their life is ruined. But we're here. We're healthy. We're living. We're thriving.
Yes.
Okay. There's a quick pivot I want to make because based on your experience and just what's happening in the world, everyone's getting so skinny.
Thank you for bringing this up.
Everyone's getting so skinny.
Okay.
So I want you to go.
Number one,
it's concerning.
This is what I'm going to say. The way that you look is the least interesting thing about you. Like, I don't give a crap what size pants you wear.
Right.
I don't care how big your arms are. I literally don't care. Like, I could care less what any of my friends look like. I'm friends with them because they're amazing and they're so fun and they make me laugh. And I feel like that's something God has really been teaching me. I've put a lot of pressure my whole entire life to look a certain way. I want to look a certain way. I want to present myself in a certain way, blah, 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 blah. Of course. But at the same time, why are we so fixated on that, right?
Totally.
It's a way to control. We're controlling. And I think control it's an illness in a way.
Yeah.
Like when you were trying to control everything we do for movement, everything we eat, whatever, how we look, that you're not actually in the moment.
Yeah, it can quickly turn very unhealthy.
So on the topic of this whole thin situation, I saw a TikTok the other day and this girl was like, I don't know what the Wicked premiere was or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of out of the loop.
Second movie.
Okay. I was looking at the red carpet videos and I just want to take a second to say that I'm so sad for them. I feel so sad for them that they feel like they have to do that in order to be worthy. I literally just, I want to like pray for them and be like, I hope that they can find peace because that is not normal.
Yeah.
And then they're setting this example for normal people. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Of like looking that way. And that is not normal. That is not healthy. Speaking from someone that did contort and change their body to be very small. I if you can believe it or not, I was 30 pounds lighter than I am right now, 4 years ago. And I was a shell of a human.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say is like, there's no way they feel good or have energy.
Your spark out the window.
Yeah.
You want to have a sex drive? See you later.
Yeah. No
you
energy.
Want curves? You want to feel beautiful? No. And this is where I don't want to like shame anyone or anything. But if you look at those women, think about how much makeup they have on, everything that they have access to. And those women that look so thin, they don't look great. And I feel bad saying that because I don't like, I think everyone is beautiful in their own way. I just feel sad for them that they feel like that is what they have to do right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think I have just noticed a lot, and I've seen a couple TikToks of like, you will see an influencer and then you'll not see them for a while. And then they're like unrecognizable, or you're all the celebrities, reality stars. Like it's just happening all the time.
Yeah.
And I think it's so important to focus on us.
Yes.
Our individual journey and like happiness, health, and like having energy for your day. And like a spark in your eye.
I couldn't agree more. I think the biggest thing that I would say is like, if you don't have a sex drive, and I know that's like a weird marker, but if you don't have a sex drive, something's wrong. Truly. You don't have to like want to do that every day.
Right.
But we as humans, that is something that is like the epitome of health. Right. And that was something that I really had experienced like 4 years of just like numbness. Like I didn't really have big emotions. I didn't really have like low lows, high highs, whatever. Like I was pretty like numb.
Okay.
Not a fun place to be.
No.
Right? Like you want to be experiencing your life.
Yes.
And so I would encourage anyone that might be feeling, you know, a certain way about their body even, or like wanting to change their body. Like I want you to want to feel strong, healthy, empowered. There's nothing wrong with wanting to feel and look good.
Of course. And that's not what we're saying.
No.
Like there's nothing wrong with wanting to look and feel your best.
Absolutely not. But we want to do it, like you said, in a healthy way so that you have energy for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too on TikTok is there's a lot of fitness, wellness influencers that make wellness their whole entire personality. And that's actually something that I'm trying to get away from. There's so much more to me than just me knowing a ton about the body, about nutrition, about health, about movement.
Yeah.
I'm so much more than that identity.
Yeah.
Like
multifaceted.
who is Bailey?
Yeah. Who's Bailey?
Who am I outside of, you know, these titles?
For
right?
sure.
Like I don't want to do that to myself. My soul is more here for more than that.
Right. Like it's your career and you live in a body that you care about a lot, but there's a lot more to you.
Absolutely.
And a lot more that's important to you.
Yes.
And I think, and that's also something helpful. Like don't sit like and scroll and compare and fall down that rabbit hole because there's nothing good there.
Yeah.
Like get away from the phone and the scrolling and the comparison of other people's bodies and like live your life fully. Yeah.
I think Brick needs to sponsor this.
Brick,
Brick
we would love a sponsorship. I know we're a new pod, but we would really love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should do the brick and report back. Everyone's like, what's a brick? I had to tell Kenny.
Oh, I think, it's like you just
it bricks you out of your phone.
And you can set the thing though, right?
Yes. Yeah. You can like customize what you want to be.
I have a few clients that use it and they're obsessed.
Okay. Well, we'll get the brick, we'll report back, and then we'll get a sponsor.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to touch on that because I know it's so integrated in your story.
I'm very passionate about that too.
Yeah. It's sad to see. And I feel like we got so much better with the body topic and all different shapes and sizes being represented. And then now I feel like with GLP-1s, it's just, we're so much back to skinny.
The last thing I'll say is I think the whole GLP-1 situation is great if you need it. But number 2, if you don't need it and you're taking it and you're also not telling people that you're taking it, it's like, it's fake.
Yeah. Especially if you are in the fitness industry. Yeah.
You're in the fitness industry and you're taking GLP-1.
Yeah.
And you're not open about it.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Not good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to move to business ownership. I feel like you're the busiest girl I know. Literally. So I want to touch on like how you are finding balance, what burnout looked like to you, what you're implementing.
Yeah. So going back to your body will tell you when something isn't working. I have experienced that in many different ways throughout my life. As of recent, I would say my skin broke out really bad. And that has been something that has been very debilitating, more mentally than anything, of like looking in the mirror, representing, feeling like I should be able to fix this and not being able to. And the only thing that's helped me is slowing down.
Wow.
Slowing down, not being on my phone so much, and sleeping.
Wow.
Yeah.
So was your skin, it was at a much better place.
It was great. It was really good. This summer was wild for me. I was working with, I think like 12 one-on-one clients and also doing health and social, also trying to do personal training clients. It was a lot and long days, and I loved it, right? Like I'm obsessed with what I'm doing. I'm very passionate about it, but I was really lighting the candle at both ends and I was not being poured into. I was expending my energy like we were talking about earlier. Expend, give. But there wasn't anyone on my side pouring into me at the end of the day. Absolutely, I have my family and friends, but I didn't even have the energy for that like interaction. It was just very much work. And I learned the hard way of like, okay, you're relying on caffeine. I was drinking a cold brew at like 6:30 a.m. No, like absolutely not. Like that is your adrenals. You're, as a female specifically, you know, I was living every day pretty much the same, working, going to train clients, working in the afternoons, working on things. And I just hit this breaking point. And I can't really put like my finger on what it was. I just felt very depleted. And I think it was like September is when I really noticed it. And I didn't do anything about it at first. And then in October, my skin really was screaming at me. And I think it was a buildup of like probably like a year and a half of me just
pushing it.
Yeah. Putting a lot of pressure on myself, trying to be perfect. When I like to say that, like, obviously, you know, we don't need to be perfect and whatever, but I still put that standard on myself to have it all figured out, to do it all, to, you know, run these businesses. And it's wild. Like, you can't do that. You're one person.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? And so I think God really, for a while, I was like, you know, why is this happening? Like, what's going on? And then my period went, see you later again.
Because you had gotten it back.
I'd gotten
so
it
hard.
Back. Got it back last January. And then this summer,
it said see you later.
It did. Yeah. It said see you bye. It said,
oh no.
not happening for you.
Oh, no.
Well, think about it. My body is running around at the speed of 1,000.
Yeah.
Why would it feel safe enough to have a child?
Yeah.
It wouldn't.
Yeah.
So really, truly slowing down and having boundaries and realizing that my health is the most important. And I went to Arizona for a few weeks in October. And the biggest thing that I realized was I first needed to just pour into myself before I could keep pouring into other people, to get back to doing the things that I love to do and finding these like little tiny things that don't maybe make sense, that don't add to my business to do, instead of just focusing on growing my businesses.
So refining what you're putting your energy into.
Yes.
That's
and really
huge.
asking myself, like, what do you like about what you're doing and what do you not like? And that's a really hard, I know you've been there. It's a really hard place to be.
Yeah, but you have to, because you only have so much energy in your bucket every day. And if you're pushing it past that every day, it's not going to end well.
I'm also such an in-person person, and my job is very much by myself. So I've really been working on how can I create more of that community, that in-person connection while still, you know, building what I'm building.
Yep.
And I'm going to be launching a group coaching in February, and I'm very, very excited about it. Yeah.
Yay.
So it will be for women, all about kind of hormones. And yeah, it'll be a 3-month program.
Love.
But I want to create that community in Minnesota. Like, I want us to gather together and to learn together and to grow together in our mind, body, soul, and also building what we want in our life. Like, as business women, like, we all can build anything we want, even if like it's at your job, you want to climb up, whatever it is. Like, I just think that we have to allow ourselves to dream a little bit bigger while doing it in a very aligned and regulated state.
For sure. So do you feel like going away, you got really good clarity?
I would say so. Yeah, I did. It was very nice for me to be bored. I like didn't know what to do.
That's so funny.
I literally was like, what?
What does that word mean? Bored. I've never heard of it.
No, I was like, what? Like,
oh my word.
Who am I without a mile-long to-do list?
Yeah.
Because I like blocked off my calendar and I was there with one of my friends. We just went on walks. We went to coffee shops. We went to fun workouts. We got dinners.
You were living the retiree life.
I was retired for 2 weeks.
I love that.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I think those are the moments, though, that I get a ton of clarity on like my true priorities.
Yeah.
When you step out, because like when you're so busy every day, you just can't really get that clarity on what you want. You don't have the creativity. So like getting away, even if it's just like a day, like having space where you can think and get clarity is so helpful.
Yep.
Because you can come back with more focus and refine and kind of cut. Sometimes that means cutting the fluff and cutting the things that maybe you like, but they're not driving you towards that like bigger
like what's
goal.
The end goal?
Yeah.
And that's a hard conversation I've had to have with myself. Like, there's a lot of changes coming in my business these next few weeks that I'm super excited about, but it is scary.
Yeah.
It is.
Totally.
Yeah.
And that's business ownership. It's always, anything is just a little scary.
Yeah.
Especially because you're the one making the decision, right? Like when you get laid off, I've never experienced that, but it sounds absolutely horrible. But it's not a decision like that you put yourself in.
Yeah.
But as the business owner, it's like we're always deciding what the next step is.
Yes.
And there's something really scary about it, like being completely our thing. But it also is the most empowering thing ever, because you know you're completely in control of where you're headed.
Yep.
And can pivot at any time. So, okay. Love that. Now, health and social. So you're big community focused, which I love. So talk to me about health and social, how that started, and then like what you've experienced from this community that you're building.
Health and social is the coolest. Have you been to an event?
No, I haven't. I feel like I literally always have something going on.
You have to come.
I have to come.
I think we'll have like a little coffee walk in December, but in January, we're doing a really big après theme.
I think it's après.
Okay.
What do I know?
I always say it wrong.
I think it's après.
So we had that themed event last year in January.
Love.
so fun. You wear your fur, you wear your matching set. Like,
Love.
it's so fun. We're in the works with a very fun venue. So
Yay.
updates to come.
Okay, that's in January.
Yes.
Okay.
But okay, health and social is like, if I could explain who I am as a person, it's like me like put into the world. Like, it is the most welcoming. It is light. It is fun. It is just very like, I feel so in alignment when I am with the community, when I'm instructing there. Like, it's just a very, very fun space to be in.
Because it's events that you and your co-founder put on, and you do a workout and then you do mingling.
We'll do like, so what I've noticed is we like to curate experiences.
Okay.
So we're curating an experience where like, I want you to come to these events and just like, you're never going to forget that day.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's you've had an epiphany yourself about like what you can do for your body, your health, your mind. You meet someone you absolutely adore. I mean, the people that have come, it's so amazing. Like, I'm friends with all of them. It's so fun.
I love that.
But it really started from a place of lack for me. I did not have like-minded individuals in my life that wanted to do what I wanted to do. I wanted to wake up on a Saturday and go get a coffee and go to a workout class. Like, that is my perfect day.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fun. And people didn't understand. Like, they didn't realize, like, I wanted to stay in on a Friday night so I could like go to my workout class and get a coffee. Like, that is so fun for me. And I'm like, okay, there's got to be other people that feel this way. Well, I met Katie at Rev. Well, no, I met Katie before Rev. Yes. But our friendship really blossomed at Rev. And I kind of came to her with this, and she had done an event with like her own personal brand. And I was like, we should do this together. Like, I think that we could really build something like amazing together. And she was all in. So we had our first event, May of 2024. Yeah. So
you just hit a year.
Yeah.
That's
last
wild.
May we hit a year. And we've had quite a few events so far, which is really cool.
You really have.
Yes.
In only a year and a half.
Yeah, I know. We sold out our 1 year event. I think we had like 150 people there.
That's incredible.
So fun. So fun. And we bring in businesses and try to feature small businesses, local businesses. It's been really great. Yeah.
That's pretty much what I've talked about, is like, if you don't have the room, create the room. And you've
literally
done that so well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's so fun. I couldn't do any of it without Katie. She is truly my best friend. She's so just badass businesswoman and doesn't give herself enough credit for it. Like, she's amazing.
Go Katie. I've never met her, but I'm sure she's fabulous.
She's great. And shout out Max, her boyfriend. He's like a part of our team.
I love it. I love it. Yay. Well, it's so fun to see that grow, and I want to come to the one in January.
Yes, you should.
I don't have any trips or anything planned, so I can make that happen.
feel like when you know the venue, I'll tell you after this, you're going to be really excited.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Can't wait. So fun. Okay. Well, I'm really proud of all that you're doing, growing.
Thank you.
Couple quick things I want to finish on. So I know social media is like kind of what this podcast is about. Not really. It's a character in this podcast.
Yes.
So I feel like you do a really good job on social, like I said, of empowering and educating. Where do you feel like you're at with social?
Oh, you know what?
I know this is like a quick topic, but
I've been in the biggest rut of my life with social media.
Have you?
Yeah.
In what way? Like, you don't know what to post?
Yes. I am very type B. So like, I'm like a type A, type B.
I was going to say, I don't know that you're type B all the way.
I have very like type A tendencies in some areas, but then so type B in others. Like,
sure.
With my content, I will post every single day on my story, no matter what.
Yeah.
Every day. I have not posted on my story in like, I think years. Like, it's just like something that I love to do.
Yeah.
And with social media in general, my best work is always the work I don't plan.
Sure. Just spontaneous.
And it's so hard because I know I should be planning, but like, I can't force myself to like do it. But I will say, like, you give me such good content info too. Like, your videos on TikTok are so good.
Oh, yeah.
The one that was like, here's 5 ideas or 10 ideas or whatever. I was like, oh my gosh, these are so good.
Yay. I'm so glad.
But I think like social media is just fun for me. I'm trying to get back to like, don't overthink it. post what you want to post, and the people that will enjoy it will find you, and that's all that matters. Like, I lose followers like all the time, and I'm like, see ya.
Yeah. And that's what I've said here on my social. Like, you have to have fun.
Yeah.
Because people can tell if you're miserable. They can also tell if you're having a good time.
100%.
Like, your energy is so transparent through the screen. So that's a big reminder to you and everybody. Like, have fun with it. Of course, there's strategy. Of course, yada, yada, yada. It's like my whole job. So yes, of course.
Also, but your strategy call was life-changing.
Oh, great.
So anyone that needs that,
I'm so glad.
you know who to call.
Yeah, you know who to call. DM Bailey for poop and DM me for, no, just kidding.
Literally.
Just kidding.
Literally.
The DM Bailey for just to say hi.
Yeah, that too.
And to work with her.
Yes.
Well, I don't want you in a rut, but I do think sometimes, like,
I'm getting out of
normal.
It happened when I hit my burnout.
Yeah. And you don't have the creativity.
Yeah.
But I do think that is kind of where having a plan is helpful, because you can lean on, oh, I'm going to post about that today. Like, a lot of that work is already done for you, because when you're not feeling creative, you're feeling like you have a million things to do, and oh, I need to post on social, then it's like, I don't know what I'm going to throw together. What I like to do with clients and even with myself is I'll have stuff planned, but I'll leave openings. Yeah. And then that way I know, like, okay, if when I'm in the mood to talk to the camera, or when I'm in the mood to do this, like, then I'll pop that one into my opening. Yeah. Because I feel...
You helping me with my pillars has been great.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yay. That helps a lot, doesn't it? Yes. Just like mentally to know.
I might not plan, but I at least think about the pillar. I'm like, okay, this recipe falls under the bakery. And like, you know, this talking video is more of just like personality. Like,
that's great. Yeah. I'm so happy. Fabulous. Okay. So what's next for you? What's coming up? I know you said some changes.
Yes.
Big event.
Yes.
Are those the headlines?
I would say those are like the headlines. I'm really going to continue to focus on being present and in the moment that I'm in, and not over scheduling myself, which is really hard for me. Yes. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I can do a 9 a.m., a 10 a.m., 11:30, and then I'll hop on at 1 o'clock, and then
I'll cry.
It's like, no, we can't do that. No. See, like, I just like need a little bit more for myself this season. So this season is really for me all about like reconnecting with myself, really just like bringing this energy with me that I like want to I want people to feel that when they work with me.
Yep.
I want to be a light for the people around me. I want to show up big at Health and Social and our events. And if I'm like not full, then I'm not able to truly deliver the best product in whatever I'm doing.
Yeah. Love that. Yeah. So working on your goals, doing all the things, but making time for you and being present in that.
Yes. And then I do have a group coaching launching early 2026.
Yay.
It's going to be called Trifecta.
Oh, I love it.
It's so fun.
Is it only in person?
No.
Okay. So anyone can join.
Anyone can join.
Fabulous. So make sure you work with Bailey. And I want to hear a couple of your favorite things to close this out. So favorite book lately or something that I know the Louise Hay.
Yeah, that one is great. The Magic of Thinking Big.
Is that Elizabeth?
No, it's by a guy, and I don't know the title. Okay. I can send it to you.
Magic of Thinking Big.
The Magic of Thinking Big changed my life. I read that when I started my business, and truly those pages are full of knowledge.
Love.
Yeah.
Okay. Love that. Favorite like fun thing right now, whether it's a show, a podcast, a hobby, like fun thing.
Okay. Fun thing. I would say for me, like I just love to read a magazine.
Oh, I love that. Like I love a magazine. I thought you were going to say. What kind of magazine?
Like Chip and Joanna Gaines have a cute one. Magnolia. There's something very nostalgic for me.
Yes.
About a magazine. Yes. It's a feeling that I get.
Yeah.
I'm a very big energy, feely kind of girly. I also love like any like recipe ones. I love Pinterest. Anything that I'm like creatively kind of getting inspiration from is my favorite.
Okay, love that. And then last, like what's a girly item that you're loving? Could be skin, beauty, hair.
Okay, this is a good one.
Could be a mainstay of yours.
Yeah, my bag from, I think it's called, Adobe? I don't know.
Wait,
What
have
is
been
it
getting,
called? Is that what it's
I think
called?
it's a Bloat.
Yes.
I have been getting so many targeted ads.
That one's good.
And I don't think my sisters listen to this podcast.
Okay.
And I'm getting them all like customized.
Oh my God. Amazing.
Makeup bags. Are they good?
Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. I have a little cowgirl boot on mine.
Oh,
that's blue.
So cute.
I'm obsessed.
That is so funny because I was getting so many targeted ads that I was like, oh, this would be perfect Christmas gift.
Okay. Another weird tip that's really changing my life right now on the fiber topic, a shot of like pure cranberry juice with a little shot of pomegranate juice.
Okay.
Pure, both. No additives. And then a tablespoon of psyllium husk.
Oh, nice.
That's a beauty tip in itself.
Nice.
No bloating, great digestion,
Get the
great
glow.
fiber.
Good for
all
the
things, hormones, detox.
UTIs.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Love that.
Yep.
Thanks for leaving us with the tip,
Yes.
Bailey. Okay, well, we will link everything for Bailey below, but follow its Basics
X Bay.
Bay.
Yes.
Follow her on Instagram, work with her, DM her. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me. So fun.
So much fun. I feel like we could do this so much longer.
So great.
Yeah, so fun. Well, thank you all for listening. Until next time, cheers.